accept in case they receive a good proposal. As of today, what I'm hearing is that Manchester United still didn't present an official bid to Paris Saint-Germain for Manuel Ugarte. So it was not an official bid accepted or rejected. It was a direct contact between the two clubs, Man United and PSG. The relationship is very good, and they discussed it about several players, not only Manuel Ugarte, but Ugarte was one of the topics. He's appreciated by Manchester United. He's one of the options they have in the list for the midfield, and really important to say, also Manchester United are considering to do something in that position because they know that Casemiro, Christian Eriksen, several players in the midfield could be on the move. They still have to decide what they want to do with Sofian Amrabat. So in the midfield, there could be movement for Manchester United. The priority is a centre-back. The other priority is the striker. The other priority is the left-back. But in the midfield, there could be some movement. And Manuel Ugarte is a concrete name. At the moment, the situation remains open. It was just a club-to-club contact to discuss several players, but keep close eye to this possibility. Then I see a question, Van de Ven to Chelsea. No, my friend Van de Ven is staying at Tottenham. Nusa says Harry, and Nusa is one of the top targets for Crystal Palace to replace Olise. Olise this week will become a new Bayern player. This is confirmed. Everything is okay between Bayern and Olise. Bayern will pay the lease close, £45 million plus 5 in add-ons, and Bayern are working now also on other deals, including Jonathan Tah. Jonathan Tah wants to go to Bayern. So let's see if they can agree on a deal with Bayer Leverkusen. And also important to say that Crystal Palace will sign a new player in that position. They signed a creative midfielder like Taichi Kamada, 2-year contract already done, waiting to make it official in July. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace are negotiating for Antonio Nusa. Contacts are taking place. Palace believe that Nusa could be an excellent option to replace Olise. So discussions ongoing. For Eberechi Eze, I see many questions coming from you guys, but at the moment, what I'm hearing is that there is still nothing at advanced stages. Crystal Palace are still hoping for him to stay. The release clause is also into his contract, so it will depend on the release clause. But at the moment, it's still not something happening today. It's still not something imminent. Then, Calafiori, guys, I see many questions from Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea fans, Juventus fans, but my friends, as I always told you, during the Euros, nothing is happening, and Bologna have no intention to give the green light to Calafiori move during the Euros. Has to be a very big proposal, otherwise Bologna will be more than happy to keep the player at the club, play Champions League football, and we will see. Then I wanted to tell you also Manchester United, the news I told you today, exclusive news. The agreement on new contract for Erik ten Hag is really imminent. It's almost done, waiting to get it completed in terms of final details, but the agreement is there. So Erik ten Hag will sign a new deal at Manchester United and will change some members of his staff. This is the plan. So to include new faces into Manchester United staff, Ruud van Nistelrooy is a concrete possibility to see him joining Manchester United as an assistant coach. He's really tempted by this possibility, and so many changes at the club, also in the coaching staff. Many questions from Juventus fans, while I see a question from Benfica fans. I know we have many Benfica fans also here, and also Olympique Marseille, so I will answer to these three. I will start with Juventus fans. For Thuram, discussions are ongoing. For Thuram, the player wants to go to Juventus, but still nothing agreed with Nice, so still negotiating. It's still not a done deal. Ismail Koné, Olympique Marseille are in very advanced talks. I think Brassier and Koné could be the first two signings for Roberto De Zerbi. For Ismail Koné, negotiations very advanced with Watford, almost agreed on club side, waiting on player side to complete some details, but advancing well for Ismail Koné. And then for Benfica fans, many questions on Gosens. I'm told no. From what I'm hearing, there is no agreement for Gosens to Benfica, and it's not even close at this point. So I will keep you posted if something changes there. Nico Williams and Arsenal. My friend, the problem for Nico Williams is the same for all the clubs. They don't want to pay this crazy money. So it has to be a good opportunity. And at the moment, I can guarantee that Arsenal are aware of the situation of the release clause for Nico Williams, but Arsenal are not in a concrete negotiation today for Nico. They know the situation, they know the clause, they know the agents of the player, but Arsenal have still not decided whether they want to advance on this deal to start an operation Nico Williams or not. So I will keep you posted. For Michael Faye, Porto are advancing. Porto have the green light of the player. The player is speaking to Porto. There is the authorization from Barcelona for the player to talk to Porto. Barca are waiting for an official bid. The two clubs are still negotiating. Will be around 15 million euros plus 5 in add-ons, but waiting to discuss several points. So it's not a done deal yet. Coman to PSG, from what I'm hearing, is not something concrete or imminent. So I'm not sure that Kingsley Coman will be a new Paris Saint-Germain player. At the moment, it's not something that concrete or that advanced, from what I'm hearing. Xavi Simons, Paligna. I see my friends, Bayern fans here, but for Xavi Simons, guys, as I told you, we have to wait for the Euros. So as soon as the Euros will be over, Xavi Simons will make a decision on his future. For sure, he will leave PSG, and then we will see. For Paligna, negotiation still ongoing between Bayern and Fulham, with the player pushing to go. Then Al Ittihad new coach. I can tell you that from what I'm told, will not be Dino Topmüller from Eintracht. From what I'm hearing, is not going to be him. It could be another coach. Stefano Pioli is still in the list. The race is still open. Pioli is one of the final candidates. Let's see. I will keep you posted also, Al Ittihad fans. Is Marc Guiu the only striker for Chelsea? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. I think Chelsea will take their time, and they're also considering other options. But for sure, Marc Guiu is going to Chelsea. Then probably they will make a decision on that if they want to sign a new striker. Then. Let me see some other questions I'm receiving from you. On Everton and Minta, the player at the moment is still not close to joining Everton. Is his priority, but at the moment no decision made yet, because for Everton it could be complicated to make it happen with Olympique Lyon still pushing. Then, will Olise be a starter in Bayern? The idea is yes, it's for Olise to play a lot. It's not for Olise to stay on the bench. They believe that Olise will have a very, very big impact. This is the feeling they have at Bayern. On Chelsea, I see again Chelsea fans. I can tell you also that Chelsea remain in a mission in South America, in Argentina, for Aaron Anselmino, the center-back born in 2005. So Chelsea keep working on that. And mentioning Argentina, I see Belly Go 5, Real Madrid fan. Yes, Real Madrid keep working on the Franco Mastantuono deal on both player and club side with River Plate. So Real Madrid are working on that. It's not a done deal as of now, but for sure Real Madrid interest is genuine, and the scouting department already approved the player. So for sure Real Madrid are working on this deal for Franco Mastantuono. Again, he's not done, but he's a concrete target. For Maximilian Bayer, at the moment, still nothing imminent. Many clubs are informed on his contract, on his clause, but at the moment, it's not something imminent. I see many Milan fans asking about Zirkzee, but guys, I still don't have any substantial update. You know that the issue is about the commissions of the agents, and so we are still waiting for that. On Ugarte and Man United, my friend, you can find the live recorded here on my channel on playback. Remember to subscribe, to download the app, because we will be here together almost on a daily basis to discuss all the latest. But for Ugarte, as we said at the beginning of the stream, is one of the names that Manchester United are considering for the midfield, and they had a contact with PSG. Still no bid, but contact, yes. On Lenny Yoro, I like this question. Lenny Yoro keeps insisting on Real Madrid. His priority is Real Madrid. I can guarantee that all the other clubs, also Manchester United, in the last 24, 48 hours, called Lille again to tell them that the interest remains. So not just Liverpool and PSG, also Man United in the last 24, 48 hours, in direct contacts, made all parties of the Lenny Yoro deal aware of their interest. Like saying, in case the deal with Real Madrid collapses, we are here. We would like to enter the story for Lenny Yoro. So Lenny Yoro wants to go to Real Madrid. Lenny Yoro is giving priority to Real Madrid. Lenny Yoro wants Real Madrid move since October, November. Is not something new, but depends on Real Madrid. If Real Madrid want to close the deal, Yoro will be their player because he wants to go there. No doubts. But in case they don't complete the deal, PSG, Liverpool, and also Man United in the last 24, 48 hours called for Lenny Yoro and confirmed their genuine interest. So let's wait and see on that one what happens with Lenny Yoro. Frimpong, nothing during the Euros, my friend. There is a race close, more than 40 million euros. So we will see what happens there. Kayode to Aston Villa. At the moment, I'm not aware of anything concrete, my friend. Then let's go with the final questions, and we will see each other in the next days. Also tomorrow with some of the latest. Chelsea winger, at the moment, my friend, still nothing advanced, still nothing almost completed or at that stage. So Chelsea are taking their time. Today they are closing on the deal for Marc Guiu. Then we will see for the others. Job Bellingham, I like this question. Job Bellingham remains a target for Crystal Palace. Palace are still pushing and working for Job Bellingham. So it remains one of the names under consideration at Crystal Palace, especially after the Olise story. Davis, at the moment, no substantial update. Will Juventus swap any player for Kefren Thuram? At the moment, my friend, I saw many rumors on swap deal, but at the moment, I'm still not aware of any player included. There is still a direct conversation to see what's the best solution. So no player is included at this stage. Any news about Oscar Gloak? At the moment, not yet. Let me see. Mason Greenwood, my friend, not yet, but for sure, Man United want to find a solution for him. Why is Lenny Yoro waiting when Real Madrid are working on other deals? My friend, first of all, Real Madrid are not working on other deals. Real Madrid were working on the Kylian Mbappé deal. They signed Kylian Mbappé. They are in a very good position, I think. So they are not in a rush. They will do the Yoro deal if they want to do the Yoro deal. Otherwise, not. But he's waiting because the dream of the player is to play for Real Madrid. So you can understand that. If the player wants to go to Real Madrid, he wants to wait for Real Madrid. Then if Real Madrid will pull out of the race, I think there would be still a chance for him to obviously go to other clubs, with Man United calling, with Liverpool and PSG still there. Then, guys, we replied to many questions. We will have many other updates in the next days, so I will keep you posted on all of those news. Guys, let me say a big thanks to all of you for joining the live. We will be together in the next days. Remember to download the app so you can send all your questions for free, and we will have many stories coming. So see you really soon here on Playback. Ciao. Thank you.